This is the third time I've had to record this now because of background audio. So, if you know me IRL, in which case, how did you get here? How do you know who I am? Or if you came here from my Tumblr, link in the description, then you know I am a large Deltarune fan. I am incredibly invested in the entire thing, specifically Chapter 2, which came out about a month ago. Oh my gosh, there is so much I could talk about. I could talk... Specifically, though, I came into this video wanting to talk about Spamton. Do a little Spamton art, talk about him a little bit, because there's so much I could talk about with Spamton. I just find him so much more interesting than Devil was. I don't know, maybe I'm just bitter because I never beat his fight. I don't know, anyway. Okay, how do I draw Spamton? So yeah, I gave up on trying to draw Spamton, and I moved on to trying to draw Beardly. Beardly is my favorite character thus far because, I don't know, there's something like, I relate to him on a whole other level. I don't know, maybe it's just the gifted child burnout syndrome, what am I saying? Anyway, so I started drawing some Beardly. He's much easier to draw than Spamton Neo, thankfully. He's just a bird in a t-shirt with some sandal-looking things on his feet. So my plan was to draw him in, like, the hallway of the school and then have, like, a mirror or, like, a trophy case behind him showing, like, his trophy, except it's, like, deteriorated or something. I don't know, something to symbolize how he doesn't believe he's actually all that smart. So, you know, like, symbolize the facade he's putting up. But then, yeah, that didn't really work, so my next idea was maybe he's just walking in, like, pure blackness, and then there's like the A+ papers from his attacks falling around him. Maybe they got, like, tears in him or something, and he's, like, crying because he doesn't actually believe he deserves any of it. He doesn't actually believe he's smart enough to have done any of it. So, and there were a couple issues with that idea that, I don't know, I just didn't really like it. I really wanted to include the Spelling Bee trophy. I wanted to include something from that. Maybe the trophy is fake. Maybe the trophy is deteriorating. Maybe it's just, like, plastic with gold foil on it. You know, to mirror the imposter syndrome that Beardly so clearly has. And I really like that idea, so I thought maybe this is what was missing from the previous idea. And I threw them in together, so now it's Beardly, he's looking down at this trophy, there's the A+ papers falling around him, probably with tears in him that I didn't add to the freaking concept sketch. And then he's just sad, and I decided to add ice to everything as a reference to Snowgrave Route. I think the Snowgrave Route there's too much emphasis put on it by the fandom. That took a whole lot of my enjoyment out of it. I mean, as much as you can possibly enjoy the Snowgrave Route anyway. So, but I don't know, I just thought it was too perfect an opportunity to not put the ice there. Anyway, so this is the idea that I'm going to go with, and yeah, now we will move on to the final drawing. Hey, are you interested in getting some art done for whatever reason, whether it be an icon, banner for your channel, gift for somebody, whatever? Don't worry, I'm here. I'll draw characters, animals, backgrounds, whatever. Just head to the link in the description. It'll take you to my commissions page on Tumblr. It lays out details such as how much things cost and what I will and won't draw, etc., etc. If you don't want to contact me through Tumblr, don't worry. I have a business email in the description, and I can get you details through that. all money goes directly to supporting me and my channel, so any bit helps. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and yeah, back to the art. Alright, so I started off with a sketch. I actually did a few more concept sketches in a notebook, but I was in a class, so I wasn't exactly recording. So I'm probably not going to be able to show you that. Anyway, so I started off with Beardly, and he's looking down with a crown in his hand, and yeah, I realized that in the flashback scene there's actually a crown and not a trophy or anything, so that's, I fixed it obviously in my sketch. Also for the falling papers, I basically just drew it once, duplicated it and flipped it, moved it around, rotated it, you know, average, too lazy to draw each individual paper stuff. And I actually added the tears this time. And this is actually like the first take for the line art, because what I ended up doing was, okay, the line art was too thick when I drew it the first time, so I ended up going over it again with a halved thickness. There, we got all the basic elements he said, we got the papers, we got the crown. Yeah, this is all good. So I went from thickness 15 brush to the thickness 7.5, which was a lot better. I could get a few more feathery details in there, which I couldn't get before, specifically on that little bit of thigh. And I made the tears a bit more detailed, and more pronounced as well. I added the A+s to all the papers, because yeah, these are the same A+s from his attack, so they gotta have all the details. I realized when I pulled up a reference that I'd messed up his shirt. It's got a collar, so I went in and I added that. And then the coloring began. I really, really like that color blue for his skin. I don't know, well, his feathers. I don't really know why I like it so much. It's just a really nice blue. Also, there's like a bit of navy in the original reference, and I don't really know what that was supposed to be, so I didn't really use it. I also colored the lens, make it shiny like I did with my talking sprites. Don't know if you noticed that, but I wanted to make them a bit more glasses-like. Next, the background, I went pitch black with some light coming down from above. I thought it would really add to the atmosphere that I'm trying to create, like a moody atmosphere. I think it did its job. So I added a bit more to the outside and put that on an overlay above everything else. I also added tears, and for some reason the Ibis Paint X thing made it sparkly. I don't know why it did that. I also added ice, and I tried, I blurred it, and I tried using the teardrop thing on it, but I don't know, it just made it weird. I also added a blue glow from below, because clearly more ice is coming, right? I added shine to everything, and then I blurred it. I really like how it came out on the crown. It just really works. I don't specifically know why. Oh yeah, look at the reflection on the ice. I don't know why it's reflecting the rest of the drawing, and places that it shouldn't be able to reflect to. I don't know, it's weird. I shaded with a purple color. Anyway, so yeah, purple shading, because that's what I like to do. Shaded everything in the drawing, even the stuff that already had shading from the overlying black. And at this point, I remembered that I wanted to make the crown deteriorated, so I went ahead, added that. What did I do? Oh yeah, I added textures. I really like adding textures to my drawings here. It just gives it a whole new dimension. This is just a picture that I downloaded off of Google. I put Google search for seamless feather texture. I added it to the entire thing and then just lowered the opacity. It's a bit lighter blue than is actually what it's supposed to be because of that, but whatever, it looks nice. And I added a linen texture to the shirt and a paper texture to, well, the papers. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope you like this as much as I did, because I enjoyed drawing it.